This forecast is powered by Comfort Now, comprehensive heating and cooling solutions for Atlantic and Cape May counties.
Well, guys, most of the day was cloudy today. We had the rain come in through the afternoon, and we are still dealing with areas of wet weather out there, so be careful driving. But this was a shot at about, 12 o'clock this afternoon. You see how dull and dark things are? A complete reversal of what we saw yesterday, where it was a gorgeous day. The good news is we will head back into that direction as we go into tomorrow afternoon as the sunshine comes back. 59 degrees, a dew point of 19. The air is dry. The temperatures are very warm, and they're going to be warm going into the overnight period. Where you are right now is pretty much where we stay for now, but not going forward into the weekend. This is our temperature outlook for the next 6 to 10 days. We are going to be running about 10 degrees or more below normal. Up near 70 tomorrow. I think that is definitely obtainable. But we're back into the 40s on Thursday and Friday, 30s over the weekend, and 30s, I think, into next week. So winter is not done. And in fact, we actually have a chance of a little wintry system coming into view by early next week or late this weekend, Sunday, Monday, that time frame. Some models pick it up, others suppress it down to the south, but at the very least, it's going to be cold. And you see the dark blue extending from Montreal all the way down to Houston. And then in the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, not as dynamic, but it's showing you that the cold air is going to be trying to linger going into March. And the reason this is happening is because the Eastern Pacific Oscillation that has had a very heavy hand into developing our patterns for the winter season so far, that's going to be going into its negative phase, which a tall area of high pressure sets up across the Pacific Northwest, and that opens the door for the colder weather to pour in from Canada and the North Pole. So don't put those winter jackets away. Don't be disillusioned by these random warm days here and there. So areas of rain, cold front comes through. The cold air is not really going to be realized until later on your Wednesday. So a few showers in the morning, clouds will clear, and then how quickly we get rid of those clouds will determine ultimately how warm we are able to get in the afternoon. If it's an early clearing event, by 1, 2 o'clock, you're already shooting up to 70 degrees. If the clouds linger a little later, then you end up in a situation where, all right, you're only going to be topping out in the mid and upper 60s, but it's still going to feel really good out there. Double nickels for tonight. South to southwest winds sustained at 15 miles an hour. We still have those winds gusting into the 30 mile an hour range, if not a little higher in spots. We wake up to temperatures around 60 in the morning. We clear our skies in the afternoon, 66 to 70, still breezy. And then for the evening hours, we'll slowly drop into the 50s, then the 40s, and then I think the 30s. And then this is our setup going into late Thursday night into Friday morning. We have a wave of low pressure that's going to be riding right across this boundary. The question is, how far south does high pressure get? How much cold air is going to be available? I think that everybody's going to see a wintry mix. And then as the system's overrun by warmer air, you see that flip over to rain. Your best shot, and I think even up here in the Pocono Mountains, it's a long shot to be all snow. But your best bet of accumulating snow, the northernmost tip of New Jersey, northern Pennsylvania, and of course, going into New England. So let's time this out for you. We are completely dry most of the day on Thursday. Thursday night, maybe a few snow showers. But pay attention to where this pink is. That's your wintry mix. That's your ice. That's when, if you're traveling out on the road, you really want to pay attention, because this could be a tricky situation going into early Friday morning commute at 7 o'clock. There's a good chunk of the area north and west of Philadelphia where there could be icy roads into the Pocono Mountains, Allentown, and Scranton. And then the system pulls out of here by Friday afternoon. So just a heads up. Pay attention right here to how things develop and change, of course. 50 on Friday, down into the 30s on Saturday, and then next week generally looks like we're in the lower 30s.